This is how Steve Reeves trained for his Mr. Universe contest. I'm going to read from the book Building the Classic Physics the Natural Way. On Memorial Day, May 30, 1950, Steve Reeves arrived in New York, Musseltown, Pennsylvania, with his workout partner George Eiferman to train for the upcoming Mr. Universe contest. We had dinner and then located a place for them to stay. They both were a little tired from the long across-country trip and wanted to start training the following day. The next morning, Reeves and Eiferman walked into the old Barbell building in the York gym, eager for a good workout. It was obvious that Steve had not trained for some time. Reeves asked whether a specialty T-bar could be made for him so he could utilize his hack squat principle. Jules Bacon, the machine shop manager, not only accomplished this but also fashioned a long cable pulley device for Steve to do seated rowing for his Latissimus. Steve took a special liking to our homemade inclined bench on which he performed his curls. The accepted opinion of the fellows in the gym was that he didn't have a chance of winning Mr. Universe. But we underestimated Reeves' ambition and drive. In a week of training, he began to regain some of his shape. With each workout he took, he put everything into it and continued to do a little more each week. By the end of the second week, Reeves had made remarkable improvement. After working out hard for 3 weeks, Steve had recovered his large, sinewy arms and a fuller rounded chest. His back looked wider and more massive. Even his shoulders looked thicker. His abdomen showed more detail and muscularity. Those who saw him train noticed the dynamic effort he put into each and every workout. He didn't sit around talking and killing time. Instead, he went from one exercise to another. He knew the time was getting short before he would be vying for the Mr. Universe title. He put everything into his training. There was no more whispering in the gym about whether he could win. Everybody agreed it will take a damn good man to beat him now, if he could be beaten. With each workout, Reeves would increase his training doing more reps, more sets, or doing a combination of the two. One of his favorite exercises in York was the curl on the incline bench, which he did every workout. After a couple of weeks, his arms showed the effects of such curling. He also favored the long cable rowing exercise. However, he did this exercise differently from the way most of us perform it. He would bend his body forward and maintain his position while he pulled the bar to his chest by arm and let power alone, and then he would resist the weight by letting it back slowly. Okay, so through his training clothes, we could see his lats and biceps bulge. Another exercise he enjoyed doing was the hack lift. He fixed the platform exactly the way he wanted it, and by using the custom-made long T-bar, he was able to utilize his hack principle and improve the detail of his legs. And during training he had no regard for time, but worked until he had completed his routine, which took anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Of course he came to York to train, so all of his time he was devoted to training and resting, and this paid off. He would rest only after he finished his training and had his shower, and then he would joke around with the guys. And this is a picture of Steve. Alright, this was how Steve Reeves trained by John Grimek.